and she were a private detective, for example, good at her work, but, she's a modern Sherlock Holmes. He was a drug addict.
That's true.
So you actually give her the cocaine habit or the heroin habit that she's actually trying to fight. And, I'd take it to a place where, she goes to withdrawal and then lapses. That's how you darken it.
What do you think makes that funny?
Well, it's not tremendously funny.
No, not like, but
I mean, she'd have to be funny. You'd have to, out of her darkness and out of her, quite honestly, out of her self-loathing would be comedy. When you hate yourself, you hate the world. So she would just hate everybody around her, and anger is funny. the negative emotions I would probably, if in the pilot episode, I would probably start the first act where you had no idea of her addiction. You just saw her at work and you saw how good she was. And then at the end of a quarter hour or a half hour, you'd see her make up all her little chemicals to shoot up. And you go, whoa. Then you'd go to her psychiatrist and you'd see her lie to her psychiatrist, saying that the habit is, I haven't done it in days. When she probably, she did it the night before. She probably did it on her way, So you see her lie, and you're the only one who knows the whole truth. As the audience, you and she are the only ones who know the whole truth about her. And that way, she becomes as dark as you can be, And especially if she hates the world. That means that she has no respect for the world. She'll lie her way through anything, and that can be very funny, Trying to get into, for example, the evidence room. And she's just a private detective. And how does she lie her way into that? Because she doesn't care. This is a woman who, because of the drug habit, her life is shit, and she doesn't care if she dies tomorrow. But the one thing that keeps her moving is that this is what she's good at. And this is something that she can't. I think her dependency kind of makes her like, first of all, she's funny. You like funny people. Second of all, she's pretty. You like pretty people. Pretty and funny people, you love them. But she's also got a struggle, and you're rooting for her. You want her to survive. You want her to pull out of this. And she is she's good enough at what she does, entertaining enough in how she behaves, that just like she can keep her friends strung along, her friends haven't given up on her yet. You don't either. Because you still feel that there's something of value there. You probably need a Jiminy Cricket in the show. You probably need a sister or somebody who knows enough about her and is constantly sitting on her shoulder. And somebody she lies to. But somebody who probably takes somebody who was a dear friend, a sister, who would ultimately create, there's obviously an intervention show, right in the middle of an investigation. So she walks it home, she's got the report about the latent prints and everything, and the DNA evidence, and she's coming home just to pick up her hat, or whatever it is she needs, obviously her cocaine. She's just coming in, and she's got an interview with a guy that she's got to meet at a certain time, and he's the deep throat, and blah, 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 and she walks in, intervention. She can't get out. There's comedy in that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Bob, this is great. That's great.
I'm thinking of pitching it now.
Good.
Thank God you guys got it.